Hello everybody. Just getting ready to stream a rare Apex stream, but you know what we're going to do today? We're going to unneglect our long-neglected Freekong. Poor old Freekong, actually the entire last season I think I did his qualifiers and then stopped. That was all I did last season. Which was a shame. I mean, no matter how Freekong ranks, like Silver 2 or Silver 1, whatever I got him to, it's not like the scroll rewards are really that good. Let's actually go ahead and jump in and take a look. I'm going to need to build a box before we go in. What's the tier? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I was getting some crystals. Yeah, I guess Silver 3 is all you need to get to start getting some decent scrollage. The real treat for Freekong would be this stuff. The Arena Mastery Stones. He doesn't really have a good source of those, other than events. Thanks, Avarita. My goals for Freekong qualifiers, let's not get too ambitious. Hey, Rice Crew, welcome to the chat. My goals for Freekong qualifiers are going to usually be, like, lose 5 matches just to get seeded into bronze or whatever, just to get it done with. So I guess the first things first is we'll take a look at just kind of box options. So, I mean, I don't really know what kind of box I even need to make with this. Because obviously anything even remotely meta, so I guess, yeah, that's what we'll start with, is what main threats Freekong has that are hard to deal with. So it's actually really hard for me to deal with AoE, for example, because I don't have any really good reactive healing. No Rosenseal, obviously. My only healers in this box are... like that is pretty much my healing, my built healing. So AoE is a big threat for me, so ideally I want to ban, like, AO. What else is a big threat? Anything that can strip my tanks. Grenier's a really good tank, but once he gets dispelled, then he's pretty crap, so let's get these out of here and take a look at my tank options now. He is a tank, believe it or not. I can switch him to Lancer as well if I think Leon is going to be a problem. He's a tank. He's a tank. He's a tank. Yeah, unfortunately Betty is also not free. So let's see, is that my only... I mean, he's a tank, but I'm not realistically going to be running just him. I mean, I could, but to buff him I would need Grenier. And if I have Grenier, then why do I also have Arion? He's quite a monster, though. Like, he's pretty monstrous. So, just thinking about tanks, like if I want to have 4 tanks just to make sure for coverage, he's probably not one of them. He's probably not one of them. Grenier and Freya seem fairly obvious. My Freya is not super... Like, one of the problems with tanks is that, like, I don't have Heimdall fully built. So that's going to be my goal for the next couple weeks, is to fully build my gods. Once I have Heimdall fully built, these tanks start to look a lot better, but this is just like a you know, like, endgame pre-PvP built Freya. Probably good enough to keep in the box, though. Same with Vargas. Like, the fun thing about Vargas, like, this is his defense without any Heimdall. This is just on Thor. So the fun thing about Vargas is I can use him as like a pseudo DPS. Like he can take a couple hits and also hurt things. Emmerich is actually kind of interesting, but I don't have him fully built like and fully geared. So I might need to take a couple weeks to work on Emmerich if I do want to use him to try to cheese people with his talent. So maybe we'll drop Emmerich. Maybe we'll drop Kuwabara too and just go with 3 tank box. That will mean I don't need to first pick a tank. I mean, I think Bozel is going to be obvious in this box, even though he's fairly new. He's only 4 stars. Ainz is also fairly obvious. Lewin is fairly obvious. Lifany is not a bad option, Emma. Like, she's fully cast. She's built. I guess I can probably switch this for, like, a Red Moon or something. But she's a nice, like, pivot between single target. I could give her Windblade if there's, like, a Grenshiel, for example. Windblade, and she has Deck Gunners. Not fully built Deck Gunners. But maybe she goes in the box. She can be buffed by Freya. The thing about Ulti is, like, I'm not sure what use he's going to have for the strats, the kind of cheap strats that I'm going to need to be running to remotely succeed. Okay, let's just chuck some healers in. I know I'm going to need probably all 4 healers. Probably all 4 healers. Yeah, and the thing about... Oh, did I didn't put Lifany in, did I? So the thing about Narm and other assassins is, with my crappy Freekong stats, I don't know if, like, assassinating stuff is really going to be a reliable strat. What I'm going to end up doing a lot is whiffing kills. We know that Toma's going in this box. Matthew probably should go in this box just because he can do what he did last season, which is just, like, splash stuff. And hopefully enable some other AoE. I'll have 1, 2, 3... like maybe 4, 5-ish, 6 good AoEs. I could put Varna in for more AoE, and then I could put, like, Lisa in as, like, my only maybe assassination attempting character if I decide I do need to ignore guard. I think that looks relatively decent, but you can see what I mean. Like, you can see the struggle is, like, who's my carry here? Who's my win con here? I don't really have... I don't really have anyone who's a good, reliable win con. So, pick and ban is going to be very strange and very weird. These characters, I think, are all geared and built, so let's just double check. Bozel has what Bozel's going to need. Grenier obviously never changes. He's my boy. Ainz has some single targety stuff on, which is fine. His AoE actually is not as great as his single target. Lewin should be set. It's low attack, but like I said, I'm not really working with built gods. He's built more for, like... I think he has lots of hit points and defense. Yeah. Oh, you better believe it. You better believe we got that tiara on there. As if he's ever going to be at 100%, right? But that's my Ancient Beckoning prep PvE build. She should be on all her Thorn stuff. Right, she's wearing, like, hand-me-down stuff, so I might want to take another look at Lifany's stuff. Yeah, I'll take another look at Lifany's stuff before we start. Vargas is still on his Breeze stuff because I was using him as a DPS last season. But whatever, we'll keep him on it and see what happens. Toma Hashiba doing his Hashiba thing. Matthew's pretty normal. I have her on full moon. I was just trying to get her int up. to help make her like a pivot for PvE stuff to chip in. Oh, it must have been for that last event. Alex, welcome to the chat. But we'll leave Almeida on that full moon stuff just cause. Lisa's fine. Varna is looking suspiciously weak. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to be great, but all she has to really do is splash AoE once. And Sophia also looking suspiciously weak. So we were going to look at Lifany's stuff. Let's take a quick look at Lifany before we start. Let's see if we can steal any better gear for her. I mean, we have some clock stuff. I guess I could also use Almeida's full moon stuff. I don't think clock... Maybe if I switch Almeida back to Crystal, I can steal her full moon stuff. Let's see if Almeida's stuff is actually well rolled and worth stealing. You know what? Let's not overthink it too much, because it's not like Lifany's going to be carrying games for me either. Surely I have something better than this, though. Okay, Hein's not in this box, so let's start taking some of Hein's stuff. This is 4, 4, and 10. Not a huge difference, but it's a Tenyo, which is better than her earmuffs. This is 6 and 9. What did Hein have? He had a dimensional jewel, didn't he? That's more int. I kind of feel like maybe I'll keep her with the scepter just in case I need to wind slash something. Alright, thank you for that blessing, Muslera. I don't know if Even Breeze is going to help me, but we'll just see what happens. The whole point of these games is, yeah, no, actually, Lonebird, that's a good point. What I've found over time is that one of Freekong's main roadblocks is challenge points. So all these units, pretty much all these units, have unique gear, but I can't get deep enough into the monthly challenges. Like every time there's a monthly challenge, I can do the first few. But the harder ones, I mean, you know, based on Discord, I usually put them off to the last minute, even for my main account. So it's not like I have the luxury of a bunch of time to sit around and then also do those challenges and think up a good way to do those challenges every single month on Freekong. So I do have a decent number of exclusive gear, but not on some of these like newer characters I've just started using. So Lifany actually wasn't really in contention until I got... who was it that I got? D-Heart to unlock her bonds. One of her bonds was blocked and she was totally useless until very recently. So that is one of the reasons her unique was not high on the priority list. Either way, I think we are all set for gear and stuff. So let's just queue up and see who's going to get their first win off Freekong. It very well could be someone in this stream, if you're going to be friendly enough to stream snipe me. Alright, what do we got here? There's another interesting box. Empire-ish. With some AoEs that are scary. Oh, good to see Grenier in here. So, what's the stuff that's going to kick my ass? I kind of don't want to face Rosen because I've got all AoE. And they didn't ban a tank or a healer, so I don't need to worry about priority picking those yet. So honestly, like, just some mean AoE first pick probably makes the most sense. Bozel's one option. Lewin is another option. He can be quite durable, and remember, my Bozel is only 4-star. So let's just see what happens. if we try Lewin first? I did win a couple games with Lewin last season just because the opponent couldn't kill him. Okay, so there's a tank and a healer gone. I still do have 2 tanks, 3 healers, so I'll pick a tank. Freya can also buff Lewin. And it looks like we're still gonna have some mean AoEs that I don't want to fight. Maybe I should, like, consider banning buffs too, although he'll be able to get a buff for it regardless. Maybe I should just ban more scary AoEs. I mean, these are both good bans. He can heal block me. I have no immunity to stuff like that. It'd be very interesting to see if he second picks Bozil here. So I do need a tank. This is the content you crave. Yes, this is... I mean, one nice thing about playing this content, too, is that it's so low stakes and low pressure, because I'm playing on Freekong. It's ridiculous. If I win on Freekong, it's just hilarious, and if I lose, it's expected, so there's no real downside to playing this. So he does ban out that Bozil, and he bans another healer, so I'm going to want to pick up a healer here now. Sophia is a pretty decent healer. Angelica's a surprisingly good healer. I like to pick her in situations where the opponent has, like, assassins, because they try to kill her and they get counter-killed. And I also use her to buff my time units. Yeah, but now is definitely the time that I'm going to want to get rid of this auto. And to be honest, I may want to get rid of their Lewin as well. What does he have for healing? He really only has the Tiaras for healing. If I'm going to pick more AoEs, I may want to go ahead and get rid of the Tiaras. And then I'm going to want a healer of my own. Let's see. I think we go with Sophia here. She'll at least get buffed. Since I've kind of front-loaded bulky units, she can increase their defense as well. Ozma, no, this is my first game. We spent a little bit of time at the top of the stream just setting up my box. Hey Hugo, you should go do your qualifiers while my games are on. Because, as this account is going to demonstrate, it's worth doing the qualifiers just to get them out of the way, even if you lose. So go crack them out. Nonsense Bearer, there is no close on this account. They actually reran Trails in the Sky before the Lushyrus Gate server opened, which is when I created this account. So I missed both opportunities to get her and Olivier. Yeah, that Lewin is not surprising. Like, I feel like Werner as an assassin is potentially annoying, but the AoE, the threat of AoEs is still too scary. And I don't have any other AoE units left either, other than Liffany, so we were talking about bringing Liffany in. Let's just bring her in and see if she can do anything. Going with an all Origins box right now. Yeah, I really hope they do rerun Trails again, because it would be nice to clean up those units. The only units that I'm missing, the only freebies that I'm totally missing on this account, I don't care if they get Hilda. Or Grenier, really. Maybe another healer wouldn't be a bad idea. But Toma Hashiba is Toma Hashiba. It's hard to decide. I think we gotta go with the Shiba squad. Like, you can't play Freekong's first game of the season and not have Shiba in there. So yeah, like I was saying, the only freebies that I'm totally missing on this account are Close and Olivier and Altina. Altina was run before Lushyrus Gate as well. But Altina should be coming back. I mean, if they ever do reruns again, Cold Steel would be the next one. So, I mean, I'd be able to get her then. We shall see. Alright, I think we're just going to, like, ape at this guy, because there's not really any other option. His only way of getting around guard is the Ultimuller. But he could also just wear me down. Like, Lucretia is going to be scary. Do I even care about Rewind here? Or do I just want faster heals? Like, what am I rewinding? I guess her AoEs. His AoE. Could clock. I mean, why bring Sophia if you're not going to rewind? He's fine. I don't know, I guess we'll bring... Heal block will at least block... Well, Lewin might be immune to the heal block too, so... Whatever, we will see, we will see. Whatever. Let's go. Let's roll. All right. Dragon's Breath. All single target. All single target on that Lucretia. Not really sure what the approach is going to be here. I was naming off all the weaknesses of the Freekong account at the start of the stream. Like, AoE destroys me, Assassins destroy me, buff stripping destroys me, getting outranged destroys me, because there's a lot of short leg units. Maybe Ozma. The other thing, I mean, my Freya's not exactly super well built. How close are we? Everything destroys Freekong. The only thing that doesn't... Okay, there's one thing that doesn't destroy Freekong. And that is people trying to long-range single target against my fully stacked up counter range Grenier. It's pretty much the only thing. Yeah, I never thought of Sky Archers, but that would have been a good point. Rice Crew, you'd be surprised by how often that very specific situation came up last season. Maybe not surprised because since it's such a specific situation, it was one that I made very deliberate attempts to set up every game. Does he have to be 2 blocks away from ally or just 1? Yeah, just 1, okay. Noted, very noted about the meme bombs. That's another thing where if you're playing the Freekong account, you might as well bring the bombs, right? So what am I actually going to open with here? I can't just charge in because Lucretia can reach. I mean, as tempting as it is to go and just blast some AoE down with him, I would like for him to be guarded. So I could do that at the end of the turn. But I also don't want to leave, like, Liffany unguarded, so maybe I move her in. See, this is the other annoying thing. Like, he can move out of guard with this Lewin, because I don't really have anything that can really kill it. But we'll see. Yep, he's gonna do that. That's not super devastating. And he can't get in guard range. Will this do anything? And then I can follow up with my Lewin. Defender proc. Oh no! Oh no! That would have probably killed without the defender proc. Yeah, man, Tomohashiba is a beast. He's super underrated. No one has ever fought him, that's the thing. I shouldn't say he's super underrated, because I don't think anyone should put him in a real meta box to attempt to be competitive. But for this account, he's so funny. Okay, this is gonna let me... Oh, spiky! Freekong has a hard time against turtling because I don't really have ways to pummel... Like, if they have lots of healing sparks, I don't really have ways to, like, pummel them down, you know? I kind of want to do this here just to get more healing out of it. I don't even need to use the skill, but I do want healing. Maybe I should just be greedy. Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be greedy and not use the skill. Oh, rewind, that's a good point. But I'm not using rewind this turn. I want to use her 3C here. So he has no more AoEs. I mean, I guess he has Ultimuller. Yeah, he has Ultimuller who can AoE and pull. Which it looks like he's probably going to try to do this turn. And this is just going to continue single targeting into my Freya, although it could eventually kill the Freya. I'm still scared about that Ultimuller though. Nonsense Bearer, even though... Oh, he doesn't have faction buff on ulti. Wait, doesn't he have faction buff from, What's ulti? Dark, Strat... He's not Origins? He has no... Oh, okay. No, that's right, he's Empire, isn't he? Dark, Strat, and Empire? Well, rip. Tomohashiba's just gonna eat him. Tomohashiba wants to eat that ulti. Is this a thing? Yeah, are we just gonna ape with Lewin now? I guess there's no... Well, Lucretia could kill him. Maybe. I'm gonna move up one more. No, you're right, you're right, you're right. This is Lewin's purpose in life. If anything, it will entice him to come in on Lewin. We got the clock anyway, beautiful. Oh, this is... Bye, Lucretia. Okay. Is this a thing? Maybe I heal first. Because she's pretty hurt. Well, that's all she took. Well, one win, 1-0 for Freekong. You love to see it. That does not happen very often. I don't think we needed to make any adjustments to the box, did we? Because we didn't really see anything too disturbing there. I wonder how many games I need to win to get, like, what rank. I literally forget what rank I ended up at. I might have been Silver 3 last season, because like I said, I didn't play much after my qualies. Okay, another interesting box. This is another box where, like, I'm definitely going to want to ban this Rosen. But then he has more weapons that can totally destroy me. Elwyn and Watham both destroy me. Z2 probably destroys me. So, like, those DPS are scary. What? Okay, who's this? This is definitely a stream sniper. Who comes into Freekong's stream and first bans Toma? It's definitely someone from in here. Well, we'll go with Lewin again. First pick Lewin worked out okay. Hey man, it's all part of streaming, especially Freekong. If anyone wants to play against Freekong on ladder, they're welcome to try to come and get me. Angelica and Grenier bands? This person, even if you're not in the stream, this person knows exactly who I am. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Lord. This is definitely like a, this is a ban out Freekong's favorite units and then pick funny units, just cuz. Elwyn, huh? To be perfectly honest, I mean, I guess my hand is kind of being forced, where I needed a tank last line, or last pick. I need a healer this pick. So my DPS are going to be extremely limited. And even with extremely limited DPS, like, see, the funny thing is Varna's actually a good pick for me here. Varna and Bozel are both good picks. Vargas is also a surprising pick. My worry is... Well, I'll tell you my worry after, because you're obviously in this chat. Yeah, there goes the Bozel and the Vargas that I was talking about enjoying. So... he does have lots of sustain here. So swords heal, she heals, he self-heals, she has a healing AoE. I definitely don't have that nonsense. I definitely don't have that. So my question here is whether it's more worth having, like, Lisa... I do have Lurker on Lisa. I do. Oh man, I kind of wanted to see what was going to happen there. I wanted to see what was going to happen there. Alright. Who was this? Arion Edwards. Who's that in the chat? Chime in. Chime in. Applesauce emojis for Arion Edwards. Thanks for the free win, anyway. You know what? A belabored pick and ban. To be honest, I'd say like the first 2 picks and bans there were like funnier content than a full game of Freekong was. First banning Hashiba and then banning Angelica and Grenier. My 3 favorite units in this box. Okay, here's an AO. Here's an AO. This is much more scary. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is what I'm scared of. I really can't do anything against this box. Why are there so many Bozels? Like, this is a meta-ish looking box and Bozel's in here. Even if he brings AO, I really can't face Rosen's. It has to be Rosen. Like, why is Bozel back? Yeah, I mean, I guess he has boosted stats now, too, with his new central passive. Okay, so this puts me down to 3 healers and 3 tanks. So if he does a tank and a healer next round, I risk not getting one. So I will have to pick either a healer or a tank here. I'm going to pick a tank, which means I'm going to pick Grenier. So I need to ban things that are super scary for Grenier, like this and this. It's banana time with the Prime sub. Thanks, bananas. Alright, so we lost another healer and we lost our assassin. That makes perfect sense. I do not want this, and I do not want this, because I'm not going to be closing ground and killing things quickly. Is the Matthew? Yeah, the Matthew with Dank Elmo's portals are scary. So now I need a healer for sure. And I think I'm going to go Iris again. Sparks, will Excella be an addition to my box? I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked at her deep enough with an eye towards, like, Freekong stuff. So I'll have to have another look and see how she looks for Freekong. Could be. Alright, now what's left that is terrifying for Freekong? I don't like Assassins, and I probably don't like AoE. We're going to get Toma Hashiba on the ground again. Nice 4th pick Hashiba. A little bit more desperate to get him since he was banned for me last time. Oh, okay, my 5th pick was going to be Ainz. So I'm going to be left with a tank. This Bernhardt is annoying. He was one of the other units that I wanted to ban. Lord thy God, re-upping the sub with Prime. Thank you, Lord. To be honest, I think Sage is probably annoying here. Just because it is an AoE. Doesn't really mess with anyone's mobility, though. But maybe I ban the tanks. Do I care about banning the tanks if I'm just playing AoE? I think Sage is annoying. Sage and probably Landius. And which of these tanks do I want to get out? Vargas is probably weaker against Bernhardt. Yeah, more heals is not great. Okay. I think we're probably... What does she need teleport for? We're just all going to be hanging out together anyway. Actually... Oh, that's buff block. I only have a single target heal block immune. Who's that most important on? Actually, do you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, we want that on you. That'll do. I'm just thinking of like desperately trying to keep myself remotely safe from that sword dance. Interesting loadout on that Adank Elmo. AoE there, sword dance, yips. And 2 AAs. Okay, nice little breeze on that Grenshiel too. So she's going to be able to come in. She won't be able to shut down Grenier's guard though, because I'm going to have him surrounded. I'm going to have him surrounded. I guess she could get acted again right now, though, so I guess I won't have him surrounded. We'll see. We'll see what he wants to do with his turns. I mean, I don't think... If that's going to be his play, he's not going to want to AA until right at the end of the turn. But we do have an AoE coming from this as well. She has an AoE, so she could just come in and AoE with follow-up AoE here. In fact, yeah, I think Grenshiel is 100% going to AoE, because why not? Grenier would love to be faction buffed right now. Yeah, Bernhardt's coming for an AoE as well. Alright, who's going to get the AA first? My guess is... Well, I guess it could be Gren or Dank Elmo who opens this. Why wouldn't I stay way back with her? Oh, because I want to hit her with... Well, whatever. I also want to protect Grenier's ass. Alright, what's the play? Let's see. What's the play? My first move is going to be Mass Protect. Oh, no act again this turn. That's fine. So this gives me a chance to Mass Protect now with Freya standing right here to at least prevent the heal block. That also gives Grenier some defense, which feeds into his attack, which is the main reason I don't think Grenshiel is going to single target me. Or anyone for that matter. She's going to AoE and she's going to AoE. Just deciding on which order, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's gonna AoE, it's just a question of when. Oh, silencing the Lewin is annoying. I don't think I heal yet, though. I think I need to keep the heal in the tank for the next hit. We'll see if that ends up being greedy. Maybe that's greedy. Well, we're just getting a single target burn here. Interesting. Trying to strip. Oh. I mean, I could just hit him with this. But I want him in reserve for Gren. I could just hit him with this, but I don't think Lewin kills until he's healed, so I kind of want to heal first. Yeah, the thing is, Lord, I want to use Lewin. I want to just punch this Bernhardt. But if I do heal now, Gren comes in. Lewin wants to punch. But we have opportunities to get burn next turn. We'll have more opportunities to get burn. So this can AoE too, is the thing, and then act again someone. Act again the burn, really. Alright. Okay, here we go. Here's Gren. Okay, Gren should be AoEing here. Now I want to heal so that he can blast her. So she's shielded. There's definitely more shit coming. Okay, so who's getting the act again off you? She's gonna AoE my team. That'll heal him up a bit. Oh, that's not happening yet. Okay, we're getting the Dank Elmo AA first. Alright, let's see what you got, Toma Hashiba. Oh yeah, we like to see that. And back into position with Gren. No, he didn't. He's just got single target on her right now, which I fully invite him to cast. Hit someone with that single target. Come on, Dank Elmo. You want to single target someone. Oh. Oh no! We couldn't quite trade. Oh, I thought it would be a Grenier trade. So she'll go back to safety now. Oh no, she teleported in, so she's just stuck there. That's fine, we still have another tank. That is okay. Now, we probably... Does Act Again reach Bernhardt from there? Yeah, okay. We probably get our sword dance here now. Oh no, Hashiba! Rip. Big rip. Her AoE's back. She still has her AoE. Lewin's just going to kill himself on this Bernhardt. But it's the only way. What do? You don't do anything, do you? Oh, Crystal Stinger Bernhardt. That's cute. Anyway, this one's over. Well, you know what? I wanna test a couple more Freekong free techs. Obviously, this is just going to clean up for the rest of the game. She's silenced, too. If I had a way of keeping my Freya at 100%, then maybe... No chance this is winnable, Creamy. Not with these units. But I'm going to go out like a champ. Alright, let's just see what Iris can do. Alright, 2 and 1. 1 actual win, 1 BP forfeit, and 1 sad loss. Yep, act again too strong. I should have definitely left him with a wussy old tank that could hang out at the back and not do anything. Okay, we got a Reen. We got a Maya, a Licorice. We got a Close, Lana, Himiko. These are the kinds of boxes that Freekong just runs up against. I would say this is an actually built Freya. The only problem with it is I don't have any, like, god stats. So she's decent, but not like a serious competitive one. What do I hate about this? Probably Rosen again, to be perfectly honest. Well, there are a lot of things I hate about this. Watham has to go. Again, Elwyn. Ooh, 2 tanks down. Interesting. That leaves me with only Vargas. Okay, so I want to get rid of Magic. I want to get rid of Magic if I only have Vargas. Especially with him having Christiane. Oh, Hugo, don't count yourself down and out quite yet. All that matters is getting those qualies done, and then it's all just about fun. That's when the real Freekong fun starts, too, because we'll be in, like, bronze or silver, and we'll lose a bunch of games, and, you know, we'll lose, like, 5 or 10 points, and then you win a game and get, like, 45 points. It's hilarious. Alright, so we lose our Bozel and our Varna. I want to get rid of more princesses. To be perfectly honest, I mean, I probably still shouldn't underrate shit like the Himiko, Bozel, and Watham. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. What do we got available to us? We still have all our healers, don't we? Okay, this is a good chance for either Ein. Well, you know, he's magic and he has Christiane, so let's just bring out Toma now. Toma time. We're getting a lot of Hashiba action. He has Sky Archers too, so he's good on this map. Okay, there's one of my healers down. The one that buffs Toma. I wonder if Lisa can assassinate that Bozel. Yeah, if I pick Sophia now, then he probably bans out my other DPS. But having 2 healers against Bozil is also not a bad thing. Is Holy Toma his best class? Well, not in terms of his sprite. Oh, they did leave me with Lisa. Now I'm wondering if Lisa's worth it, though. She has 550 green, Creamy. 550. What else does he want to pick here? Do I care if he has 3 healers? I guess if he has 3 healers and a Bozil sitting in mid, I do kind of care about that. So maybe I just get rid of this. Not like Vargas is really worried about Elwyn, but it's more strips. I don't like strips. I mean, I guess it is going to be an unbuffed Lisa. That's the other thing to think about. So maybe I just take more healing to try to survive Bozil. Okay, so what's this Chris gonna have? She will probably go on horse because of Lewin? No, she won't go on horse because of Lewin. If she's on infantry, that sucks. My giant lizard riders are not built yet, which is sad. My scorpions are. These are big, annoying debuffing AoEs. That's the thing. I'm not going to be able to survive like a mid-battle either. Yeah, Sophia I can't unlock without Jugler. So she's going to have low int. I just built her for like hit points. Because she's never going to have int. I'm definitely never taking Jugler from one of those upcoming packs, either. He is not worth it. Oh, I guess we double-check what Vargas has. No, that's fine. This is fine for Vargi. Whatevs! Let's go, Freekong. Po too. Uh-oh. Alright, here comes that Bozil. Alright, it did bring Phalanx. So that's a bad choice on Vargas. Whatever. It's not gonna matter. I think my team's gonna be dead before I can get in there. So the only other opportunities I have coming up for freebie units, other than the events, obviously, like the crossover events, I have a 999 day shard bag, And that's coming up later this summer, like, I think it's coming up later this summer? Maybe closer to, like, fall. Whatever, yeah, I mean, it's almost 3 years. No, I think it's, like, September, something like that. And from that one... kind of thinking Tiaras. And then the bag that comes several years after that, like the 1500 day bag or whatever it was. Considering Rosenseal from that one. Because the late bag that I'm not going to have to worry about for a couple of years only has units from, like, Mobile Act 1 and Act 2, which is a lot of, like, you know, niche, interesting units, but nothing that brings, like, real core mechanical functionality to Freekong like Rosenseal does. So even though I won't have Rosenseal's bonds on this account, I'll at least be able to, like, build her up to 6 stars and just, like, plunk her on a map, which will be helpful. She's super helpful for lots of, you know, lots of PvE challenge type stuff. How funny would it be if I teleported Hashiba forwards and then used him to kill Bozal? It's not happening, though. Bozal punishes that for sure. Someone does. Like, he's going with Bozal next if I teleport. Yeah, I'm not going to really have an answer to Bozal or Licorice in this game, so I'm really just here to see, like, what kind of a dent I can put in. The fact that he has 3 healers, too, means that I can't just, like, sit in mid and bombard him. So these guys are both getting AoE'd. Having some assassins would help. Yep, that's true. And Emma Zero, don't get me wrong, I do have a couple of assassins in the box, but the problem with assassins on this account in particular is with assassins you really need, like, peak stats. And without my gods built, there's no way for my assassins to pass muster at all. So, you know, I could throw in Silverwolf, I could throw in Pyrotess, I have Lisa, and I have bonds for those, and I could build them up, but without having, like, Odin stats and Ragnarok of the Realm stats rolled, it's not gonna make a difference. Like, they're just not gonna... They're gonna come close to getting a lot of kills, and then just, like, not get the kills. So, super frustrating, but it is what it is. Alright, we're gonna get a big heal here, assuredly. Probably her to erase the tiles, I would think. She might not be keen to blow her 3C down here where she's only hitting Lewin with it, though. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Because with AoE, especially like debuffing AoE, you don't need the stats as much. Obviously, they're helpful. But if you can just pepper, like, basically do what this guy's about to do with me. Just, like, dump debuffs and AoE damage on them that they can't, recover from in time. Can't clear Odin because you don't have enough usable units. I have Odin. I just haven't been, like, working on getting through all the stages. My Odin's like level 50, something like that. I mean, I will have them built eventually. It's just that, like, the Ragnarok of the Realms stages that you need to do to unlock their extra stats, it's so much extra stats, it really does make a big difference. I wish you were still hurt, Bozel. I wonder if I can kill this licorice. Probably not. Okay, I want to hit 3 or more enemy units. Well, I can definitely hit Liana. Not close. Maybe if he were buffed. Well, I got a lot of explosions coming my way now. Oh, damn. Oh, I should have saved Hashiba for this. I guess I have turn priority. She can't cast yet. I mean, Vargas will be able to punch him hard enough with his skill, so I heal this first. Oh no, I was really hoping to get the silence off Iris. But at least Vargas is not silenced. So Vargas can punch this. I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill, though. He's got full Crystal Warlocks. Yeah, see, what I'd like to do is take the start of my next turn to kill him with Hashiba, but Hashiba's hurt. Oh, Hashiba's dead! This Iris silence. Imagine emote spamming Freekong. Like, imagine the level of desperation that you have to emote spam a gimmick account. To feel good. Yeah, I AoE'd your guy who's using R-tier units. I'll see you in the silver ladder, man. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have a million bracers. I think I must have her on plushie right now. I could actually switch her to bracer after this match. Plushie's really good for her for PvE. But obviously it's not make or break in PvP like a bracer would be. It's like that's undispellable almost. Alright, we'll slap a bracer on her, and then we will queue up for our final game of the qualifiers. Oh, you've actually seen this guy before, Lone Bird? I guess he doesn't know the etiquette for what happens when you win a game. Never experienced it before. Well, unfortunately, he bought himself a lengthened Freekong game with those emotes. I don't really like to retreat against people who are rude. Instead, I use them as guinea pigs. To see what an injured, silenced Vargas can do against Christian. I'm not going to go quite that far, Nonsense Bearer. Not quite that far. Because that is also annoying to me. Yeah, if I had been able to move Iris in to heal up that Tomohashiba, then I would have been able to use my snipe skill on Bozel and probably kill him. And this still would have been a tough match after that. Because even Licorice is annoying against this. But at least it would have given me a more hilarious fighting chance. Plus, it would have been a Tomohashiba kill, which is always nice to see on a Freekong stream. Oh no! Poor Vargas. No defense conversion. No 2500 attack. Hey, we live. Let's get that Bozal. What? He's being guarded? Oh no, the enemy has a tank. Alright, one match left. And then we'll see. Am I going to be Bronze 3 or Bronze 1? With 2 wins, I'd think probably Bronze 1. That'd be my guess. Oh yeah, we were going to change Iris's gear. Okay. Already. Want to do some equipment summons after this? After this match, let's go do a couple equipment summons. Oh, this is my first game not as player 1. Interesting. It's against someone who has Grenier. We also have Polyol, Z2, AO, Gintoki, Oboro. It's like a who's who of units I don't want to play against. But there's no Rosen for me to worry about first banning, though. So I'll first ban the AO. Yeah, nonsense. The gear banners are the only things Freekong's allowed to use as vouchers for, so otherwise they just pile up. My only rule is that I'm not allowed to summon units. The only units I'm allowed to use are units that are given to you for free by the game. All the event units, all the SSRs that came through whatever giveaways are fine. And summoning gear is fine, because you're getting all that stuff anyway through the regular course of the game. Okay, so interesting. Z2 first. I think these guys are the Z2 hyper combos, but Leon's also scary. Oh, Gold Magistrate, I missed that Juggler 69 bits donation. I don't know how I missed that. Surely you're the bits donation leader by now. Okay. Oh, smart. Banning Freya before going into picking mages. That makes sense too. I don't like the AoE potential there. So other things that are scary are, I guess, Leon. To be honest, Elwyn too. And Gintoki. Elwyn, Gintoki, and Leon are all equally scary against the person I'm going to pick next. Which is Grenier. Yep, there's the Gin. So I need to get rid of this. Probably this. I'm not looking forward to the idea of facing Oboro later. Still have healers up. Don't really have anything left that can kill Gintoki. That's one thing Hein would be good in this box for, because Hein can kind of, like, he brings Fireball. He has good single target damage, but what do I have right now against Gintoki? I think he just Raffle Stomps my whole team. Honestly, Zerida probably Raffle Stomps my whole team too. So you can see when I said at the start of the stream all the things that destroy Freekong, we're kind of seeing them in action throughout these pick and ban deliberations, right? Okay, so she's going to be immune to debuffs on her own. She has self-sustain, she has self-sustain, he has self-sustain. His little towers have self-sustain. You think I should put horses on? Oh, I don't have his giant lizards built. I'll build giant lizards next. That's the next thing I'm going to build. So we have a buff. Actually, I wonder if instead of his buff... Shit, there's not really much time to think about this. He wants his self-buff for defensive purposes anyway, but I was gonna say I could bring his AoE instead. Oh right, class change. Yeah, well, I still don't think that this Lewin has the juice to do something like that. I mean, I guess that's the closest thing to like a magical single target. Do I need AoE on her? Should I be just AoEing everyone? Yes? Partly because I'm not going to be able to really single target through his Grenier. Assuming his Grenier gets into the action. Okay, this is going to do a lot of stripping. My poor Grenier is not going to be guarding anything. Alright, and other than that, it is several AoEs, which is scary. She can be pulled ahead by the Golem next turn too, so I need to be careful about that. I mean, my immediate threat is the Zerida. Yeah, she's gonna come ahead and black hole me. Let's make that not enticing by running away. I really want to try Cav Toma Hashiba just to see that. I don't think that's gonna matter by the time we get there. The main reason I like that skill is just because it's an instant full heal. Removes all debuffs. It's an awesome little skill. Oh, now I have to ride the fog until he can gradually reach me with that Lucretia. Oh, that's not even going to come into play. He's going to kill whoever he wants with Zerida here. Because she can teleport to herself. Who's she going to kill? Is she going to go after Toma Hashiba? Is she gonna go after Lewin? Is Lewin who you think your big problem is? You gonna go after Angelica? Please come get Angelica. Get Angelica. Oh, I should have kept single target on her now. Doesn't matter, she can just act now. Get her life back. Kill Almeida from anywhere, get her life back. The golem pulling her ahead for a black hole is also still on the table. Oh, almost counter-killed her for the second life kill there. That would have been really funny. Well, two of my AoEs are down. Okay, here comes the Lucretia swap, so we've got something bad happening here now. No, just posturing ahead. Okay, that's fine. Grenier's gonna come up to put her back in guard range. But we'll try to AoE her with Hashiba, at least, at the start of next turn. Okay, we activated Gintoki before he took his turn, so he didn't get to act again. That's fine. This one's pretty much in the books. I basically just want to see what Hashiba can do with his AoE against that Lucretia and Golem. Ooh, I'm going to get to hit Gintoki with it too. And then, after that, we are going to get AoE'd straight to oblivion. Oh, pretty close! Pretty close! That's some good damage for an AoE. Time for oblivion, though. So sad. So what are these tiles doing for Grenier? I can't guard, right? Alright, here comes Gin. Gonna heal himself up with Ice Cream. If I can't guard, he should be able to kill whoever he wants. Oh, he's just gonna dash Toma. Everyone over here is being guarded. Gintoki's not. Defender proc. She's got to kill Toma Hashiba. I mean, she probably kills him with just a black hole anyway. So if her original plan was to black hole my team, Hashiba's toast. She can't reach Gintoki to finish him off. She just goes for the single target kill. Defender proc again. Oh well, we got his Gintoki though. So we can feel like we made some impact in this game. We killed Gintoki and Z2. Sadly, Angelica's stranded up here. She can't move! Can't even hit into this because he's being guarded by Grenier. How long do these Hein tiles last? I mean, I guess I have this tile for Gren to stand on. Oh, let's reflect! Oh, that barely did anything to either of us. Gonna have a hard time getting through that Grenier now while I have these two mages pounding on me. Oh, almost killed Hein! Oh, it's a good thing he softened me up with his Grenier. I would have killed that Hein. Damn. Oh, it's all over. Alright, let's go summon. Let's see, bronze 1 is my guess. Bronze 1. Ooh, bronze 2. Not as good as I thought. Not as good as I thought. Yeah, Creamy. The sad thing is, that was the perfect turn for me not to be able to kill something because all of Grenier's buffs were down. So I didn't have, like, my conversion. I doubt I would have even killed that golem. But even if I had, what does that get me? He just cleans me up anyway, so... no biggie either way. Alright, so Bronze 2, we're going to have some hilarious games in Bronze 2 later this season, my friends. We're going to face a lot of boxes similar to the ones we saw today. But before we get there, I want to figure out some gear that I need from this gear banner. So for example, like, I could build a Thor, like, electric spear for him or Emmerich. I don't really have Emmerich geared at all. This is just like generic Emmerich gear. So for example, what accessories would I want? What accessories would I want? Let's take a look at what I have right now. I have a few Arashis, so I'm good for those. Oh, I have a bunch of gear that I can ore. I have a lot of gear that I should be oring. Definitely want at least one more of these sigils. So that is the weapon taken care of. For armor, I'm even sitting on a spare Tiamat, so I don't really need a spare Tiamat. For headgear, maybe another electric. Ooh, I got a new forbidden. That's nice. I could actually use a forbidden. Build one of those little sons of bitches. Good on these. Really, it kind of looks like Sigil's the only obvious thing I need, other than accessory. Like, what accessory am I missing? I have a lot of T-stars. I have a decent amount of bracers, but maybe one more bracer wouldn't hurt anyone. But who do I need it for? I don't know, folks. Chime in. What's looking like it's missing here? We have an extra Spirit Boots. Maybe a Divine Boots if I wanted to build another tank, kind of like my Vargas is built, with extra mobility. I honestly could really use another Red Moon, but... Oh no, I have one there waiting. But my weapon slot's already taken for this summoning sesh. Probably another Last Rites wouldn't hurt anyone. Tons of Overlord badges. Oh, you know what's funny? I actually only have 2 Dimensional Jewels. I think I'm going to make Dimensional Jewel my choice. That sounds so weird, but I think I'm going to summon for Dimensional Jewel. Yeah, I have a couple Divine Boots left. Maybe some more Tenyo hats. What about Tenyo dresses? I'm gonna have some oring to do later. Actually, especially after summoning for gear. All right. People had no strong preferences on armor, so let's come back to that. Weapon, it was between Red Moon and Sigil, but I need Sigil first for sure, so we'll go Sigils first. Accessories. Accessories was a fairly clear win for Dimensional Jewel. Headwear. I didn't see... it's too bad you can't, like, click on it and it shows you how many you have. You know how you can do that for, like, normal gear sometimes? What did I decide for this? I mean, I guess you can never have too many Tenyo headdresses. And finalement, the armor, which I was super non-committal on. Who do I have left to build and put in here? I mean, I guess I could have better flexibility, like if I'm putting Hein and Liffany and like Jessica and Almeida in here. So maybe another Tenyo's robe would be decent. So really what we're looking to get is to spike a sigil and then be able to stop summoning. So let's just see how this goes. Well, we're gonna get an SSR at least. Okay, it's the Tenyo robe. We'll keep going. I'm not gonna blow everything, because I do like to have a decent reserve for like the actual new gear that comes out, just in case there's anything in there that's useful. But I could do like 100 summons here. Alright, we're gonna get another SSR. This is usually Freekong's luck on summoning gear. I can't get decent luck at all on my main account. Oh man, it's a double, and it's for a Tiamat that I didn't even wishlist. Okay, so we've done 20 summons, we've gotten a Tenyo's robe, a Tenyo's hat, and a Tiamat. We'll do another summon here. Good results so far. We're getting another SSR, so 3 back-to-back multiples have given us SSRs. If this is the Sigil of Storms, then I can bounce and have a real nice clean summoning session. Oh, and it's a Tenyo right out of the gate. No double this time, so we got 2 Tenyo hats, a Tenyo's robe, and a Tiamat. Let's see another SSR. Let's see back to back to back to back. No, it can't go that. It can't go that far. Can't go that far. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, Kong. Check yourself. Alright, now we're gonna have the boring denouement, where I just do like 50 summons and get nothing, and have to be like, well, that was fun. Yes, this is a buildable banner. You tabbed out while I was selecting the gear. But yeah, there's a build-a-banner for characters and a build-a-banner for equipment right now. So a little break with 2 multis where I didn't get an SSR, and then here we are again back with another SSR, and it's another Tenyo's hat. So I've gotten 3 Tenyo's hats so far. Maybe I should change my wish list. But what other hat do I have that I want? Was there another hat? There wasn't even anything, like, on the radar for hats, was there? I don't think there was. I think we just keep going. Why mess up a good thing? We've got RNG nicely salted here. Just ride it. Ride it until we see a little lightning bolt. Oh man, another! So what have we've had like 5 or 6 multiples where we've gotten an SSR and only 2 where we haven't? Give me my sigil. Okay, it's a Gift of Eternal Life, an off-banner Gift of Eternal Life. I actually could use those, so that's not bad. Dr. YOLO, electric maybe. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it just because I don't have tons of those. So armor, let's actually change armor as well, since I did get a Tenyos. Let's put rights on here. Sigil of Storms. The accessory, we still wanted Dim Jewels. Even with summoning for them, Dim Jewels are super rare, which is so ridiculous. They're so common on the main Kong account. And Electric Headwear. I like it. Thank you, Dr. YOLO. Good suggestion. Let's dive in. And let's hope that this didn't dramatically change our RNG luck. Let's go. Yep, here we go. Come on, Sigil. Oh, it's a Last Rites. A newly wishlisted Last Rites. Okay, we got, I think, 2 more summons in us for it to be 100. And it's an SSR again! What is going on right now? I need a soundboard with, like, increasing hype and confusion sounds, because this is ridiculous. Okay, there's a Dim Jewel, that's good, but still no Sigil, and this is my last summon. I'm not going to go much deeper than this. Because ultimately getting a Sigil, like, it would be nice. It's the weapon that I don't have enough of for the builds that I want to make. But I also don't care about making this account broke. So, you know, why bother? There's going to be gear in the future that I'm going to want to. So that is it for that. And that is going to be it for this stream. I'm going to go eat something delicious and nutritious, probably watch a movie, and then come back to do some sneaky hidden Apex, non-streamed, unless I show up on someone else's stream, on my main account. So thank you everyone for tuning in and rooting for Freekong. It's always a hilarious time to see some of the exceedingly mediocre strats employed by both me and my opponents. There will be more of that as the season goes on. Like I said, I neglected Freekong last season, but I want to play a lot more this season. So even if that means just climbing up to silver and then hanging out in silver doing dumb stuff, I'm going to play, like I built Aaron, I'm going to play Aaron this season. I built our Jessica, I'm going to play our Jessica this season. So stay tuned for more. Oh, follow and subscribe if you haven't already, because that will notify you whenever I just whimsically decide to start streaming. I don't really have like an Apex schedule, so the best way to find out when Freekong is going to be live is to follow and subscribe to the channels. So thanks very much everyone, I'll catch you in the next one. Happy Langrissing.